According to Section 11.3 of the Company Act 2016, Cannibal Fashion Apparel Berhad is an unlisted public limited company that is located in Malaysia. We serve consumers with great fashion style and the highest standard in design, manufacturing, quality, customer service, branding, and innovation. Today, we have expanded to become one of the most promising fashion brands in the country, carrying multiple high-standard brands such as Cannibal Vinci, Cannibal Seed, and Cannibal Aesthetic. We will constantly strive to go above and beyond our client expectations. That's our core value. We name our company as Cannibal Fashion Apparel Berhad, as mentioned by Companies Act 2016 Section 9A. A company shall have a name. A company name is our first impression of a consumer. The appropriate business name might also help us to stand out to potential investors. We register our company name as a limited company according to Companies Act 2016 Section 10(1)(a). There's a few things we need to consider before naming our company. According to Companies Act 2016 Section 26(1), a name is available if it is not undesirable or unacceptable, identical to an existing company, corporation, or business, identical to a name that is being reserved under this act, or a name of a kind that the minister has redirected that registrar not accept for registration. The essential requirement of a company, according to Section 9B of the Companies Act 2016, is that it has one or more members with limited or unlimited liability for the company obligation, which means that a private company or public company must have at least one member to support the business operation. According to Section 9C of the Companies Act 2016, the company must have one or more shares because the liability of company members is typically limited by shares due to the type of business that incorporates as company limited by share.
I will introduce our team. First, Sim Seong-ki is an independent non-executive chairman. He in charge of chairing board meetings as well as independent directors' executive sessions and assists the boards in monitoring the companies and leads the development of appropriate objectives for the CEO by the Organization and Compensation Committee. Next, we have Claudia Antoni Antong as a Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. She is responsible as a representative on behalf of company and leading development of company. She also assists the board's operations and administration by advising board members, facilitating communication between the board and staff. Furthermore, Sofia Binti Mansur as an Executive Director and Chief Financial Officer. She is responsible in analyzing all the company financial performance, managing financial planning and budgeting procedure, as well as directing the creation of all financial reporting. Next, we have Nurul Shahira Binti Rezwan as an Executive Director and Chief Technology Officer. She is responsible to ensure the technical aspect, system infrastructure, technology resources of the company are functioning. And lastly, Nur Iziana Binti Amran as an Executive Director and Chief Operation Officer. She is responsible to run the day-to-day operation, including inventory, purchasing, and supplies, ensure the business runs smoothly and effectively, and managing marketing strategies. I will pass to the next presenter.
Cannibal Fashion Apparel Berhad is located in Lot 86, first floor, Jalan Stutong and Jalan Seradais, which is one of the attraction place in Kuching for hangout. This place is selected because of the parking space and hotspot for fashionista street, especially amongst teenagers. For the characteristic of company, we choose Section 20 bracket A and 20 bracket B, and which is the bracket A is a corporation with its own legal identity and ability to operate autonomously. The Corporation Acts do not bind the members who made up the company. A company has its own set of legal rights and obligations that it must uphold and exercise. Section 20 bracket B says that it will continue to exist and until it is withdrawn from the registry. Even if all of its members are dead, retired, insolvent, or insane, a firm continues to exist. The company can continue to operate, and a company existence can only be ended by law. And we also choose Section 20 bracket 1 bracket A of the Company Act 2016, which the company is a separate legal entity with the legal authorities to sue others in its own name if it has been infringed upon by others. Others may sue a company in its own name but not the individuals who make up the company. Section 21 bracket 1 bracket B of the Company Act 2016, a firm has the right and ability to hold property in its own name such as land or building. We also choose Section 21, Bracket 2 of the Company Act 2016. A company can perform all the function of the body corporate and has unrestricted power and capacity to engage in any business activity while performing all of the body corporate function. A company has the legal authority to appoint a person to enter into contract and sign document on its behalf. Next is for the incorporation of the company. According to Company Act 2016, Section 14, Bracket 1, a person who desires to form a company shall apply or incorporate to the registrar. Thus, according to Section 15 of the Company Act 2016, if the registrar is satisfied that the requirement of this Act regarding the application for incorporation have been met, and upon payment of the prescribed fee, the registrar shall enter the particular of the company in the register, assign a registration number to the company has its company registration number, and issue a notice of registration in the form and manners determined by the registrar. Section 16 of the Company Act 2016 states that the registrar may or refuse to register the application of the prospective company if he convinced that the proposed business will be used for an illegal purpose or for objective harmful to Malaysia public order, moral, or security. If all conditions connected to the register for the incorporation of the business Caliber Fashion Apparel Berhad are not met, the registrar will refuse to register my proposed company application.
Okay, moving on to the operation timeline. We had registered our business on January 2020, and after that we planned our production activities and opened our business on March 2020, where we launched our first product, which is Caliber Seal. We operated our business from Monday to Saturday, started from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We also selling our product online in our website. During the 3 months of our business, we managed to enter the market trend and expand our product line, which is Caliber Vince and Aesthetic. As a result of our efforts, we managed to get a lucrative turnover of 100,000 ringgit and become one of promising brand in Malaysia. Next, for your information, our brand is run based on the law that have been enshrined in Companies Act 2016. And some of authoritative parties that related to the running of our business operation is, the first one is SSM, where we registered our business. Second one is Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia, where we pay our income tax. Third one is Intellectual Property Corporation of Malaysia, where we registered our business name and product in order to get our own copyright. And the last one is Ministry of Human Resource, which is related to our employee welfare and productivity.
Hi madam, my name is Shahira. The vision for Caliber Fashion Appear is to innovate, lead and provide the best value product and service to the global customer. Furthermore, to make a difference through our branding to stay ahead for the fashion trend, market change and the latest technology. In addition, to enhance the quality of life for our business partner, customer and employer. The last one is we provide the highest quality product for the price point that align the current business fund. The mission for the Caliber Fashion Appeal Berhad is want to be the best fashion company ever. We want to aspire to be the global leader in the fashion and retail industry with the highest standard in the design, manufacturing, quality, customer service, branding and innovative. The last one is our company want to give certification to our community and society with an excellent product. For Caliber Fashion Appeal are determine our daily value with the commitment, integrity, engagement, hardworking, quality and encouragement. In the business canvas, we have the 9 items which are the key partner, key activity, key resources, value proposition, customer relationship, channel, customer segment, constructor and also the last one is revenue stream. All this item is very important for each company to gain the profit, which are the management plan to company to successful.
For the review reported case, we have chosen the case of Kamdar Sendram Berhad versus Muhammad Hafiz Hamidun. The fact of this case is baju Melayu of flood prints and markets under the brand namely Hafiz Hamidun, produced by the defendant as a product produced by the plaintiff. The plaintiff is Muhammad Hafiz Hamidun, which is a director and shareholder of Haji Sendram Berhad, and the defendant is company Kamdar Sendram Berhad. Next, the issue of this case is it has a statutory trademark registration. The decision shows there is no statutory trademark registration in common law owner of the goodwill in a brand name Hafiz Hamidun of public sold by HSB. Goods were on the plaintiff, not Haji Sendram Berhad. Last but not least, the reason. From courts, the plaintiff's evidence show doesn't indicate that plaintiff personally honored the goodwill. Evidence show that apparel bore that brand Hajar by Hafiz Hamidon and HSP only renamed Hajar after the commencement of the claim in the High